Hello, I am Ian, and this video is an overview on how our voices work. We need to be working on vowel sounds. There's over 80 vowel sounds have been been identified worldwide. 13 in English. You can simplify those down to 7. A, E, I, O, U. O as in up. R as in heart. We have 7 energetic centers that run up our spines. Each works on a different emotion, but we also have a vowel sound associated with it. So if you start practicing the vowel sounds while focusing your attention on the part of the body that produces the vowel sound, you kind of get a feel for it. The vowel sound would be about 4 inches below your belly button. The U, as in you, in between your belly button and your belly button. The O is in between your belly button and your heart. So O as in go, U as in you, R as in heart. So your heart, your sternum. Then we hit the vocal cords. We have adjustable cavities in the vocal mechanism. So at the vocal cords, there's a structure in our throats known as the pharynx, used to shape the vowel sounds. Also the base of the tongues used to shape the vowel sounds, or the tongue in general. You can shape the vowel sounds in your mouth, but you need to do that in your throat and your mouth. Singing happens in the throat, would be the quote. So I, in the vocal cords and in your throat. A, it's the roof of your mouth, your soft palate, the nostrils at the back of your throat. And E would be the sinuses, the muscles at the front of your nose. It's better if you practice it in ing with an E, ing, in an E, and an with an O. Now, this is supposed to be the back of our mouth, called a uvula, vulva, uvula, that punch bar thing hanging down at the back of your throat, and 2 nostrils. Looks like one of them things looking over the wall, doesn't it? Anyway, that's a wave guide. You need to learn to see your soft palate. You need to learn to flex those muscles there. It's directing the airflow from your throat, and it's splitting into the 2 nostrils. Now, the muscles on the top of the roof of your mouth is very sensitive. Your soft palate, be very gentle when you're trying to flex those. Dead easy to pull a muscle, tear the connective tissue, and injure yourself. Also, the nostrils, you can feel them opening up, like round and flattening off as you're shaping the vowel sounds. Is another something else to practice and get a feel for. All right, now we want just the tips of your vocal cords vibrating. A surprisingly low amount of air when singing, much less air when singing than when speaking. You want a little bit more pressure from your lungs, air pressure from your lungs, and squeezing your vocal cords together, compression. But you want just to let just enough air out, so just the tips of your vocal cords vibrate. You lose a bit of volume, but the tone clears up, and really the volume comes from shaping the vowel sounds correctly, and shaping the adjustable cavities in the vocal mechanism, so that the vowel sounds resonate correctly. Also, you want a sob sound and a cry. We have 2 voices. We've got a chest voice and a head voice, or we've got a low voice and a high voice. It's like a bass and a treble. But if you want to sing the high notes, you've got to strengthen your head voice up. And some of us may have no head voice, or a very weak and wispy one. So you need to strengthen that up so you can sing all the vowel sounds with that voice. So that's 2 groups of muscles, 2 voices, all the vowel sounds, both voices. The other thing you want is a J posture, your spinal alignment. The work on the back of your neck and your upper back should be straight down to your top of your hips. Less of an S in the spine. Your tongue connects to the vertebra in the inside of your neck on the front. And if your head's too far forward, your tongue starts doing some of the work of taking the weight of your head. It puts tension in your tongue, and your tongue's used to shape the vowel sounds. So if there's tension in your tongue, you can't shape the vowel sounds correctly. Plus, it opens up your ear, nose, and throat cavities, and you can hear yourself singing from inside of your head. So if we practice an R and in an R vowel sound, while keeping the R and the vowel sound there, put an A, E, I, O, U in. E, I, O. E, I, O. Thing you can do is if you flick between the A and the E vowel sound, you can feel the vowel sound resonating in different parts of your body there. The A is like your soft palate, the nostrils at the back of your throat, and then the E is your sinuses. So if you go and then A, E, and flick between the A and the E vowel sound, you can really feel the vowel sound changing, resonating from two different places there. The roof of your mouth, and the nostrils at the back of your throat, and the sinuses in the front of your nose needs to be here. So if you go between the A and the I vowel sound, you can feel that vowel sound resonating from your soft palate, the nostrils at the back of your throat, down into your mouth and into your throat. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I. Oh. Similar thing, if you focus your attention on the vowel sounds below the vocal mechanism. Well, for example, if I'm practicing an vowel sound, I can feel the effect. I can feel muscles flexing about 4 inches below my belly button, but I can feel the effect of muscles being flexed there on the roof of my mouth and my soft palate. So the heart and below, you're flexing muscles, but it has an effect on the adjustable cavities in the vocal mechanism. Go between the R and the O vowel sound. If you're going you can feel the energy moving from your heart down into about 4 inches below your heart. And similar thing, if you go R-O and OO, you can feel the energy with the OO vowel sound around your belly button. Anyway, that's just a bit of an overview. There's another video there on walking mechanics. There's a video on where we come from, the meaning of life, what we're doing here. Is there a God? Is there life after death? And what is it? There's a video on that called True History, and there's one also on a natural cold sore cure. If you'd like to check those other videos out, please like, subscribe, tell your friends, and we'll see you on the next one.